Today, we are going to see an interesting topic, mathematical skills on animals. Recent studies are turning up mathematical abilities in many different species of animals. Chickens, bees, and of course, monkeys have all shown promise in being able to deal with simple mathematical operations like differentiating between numbers, counting, and summing. The animals are performing math relating like we do, they are not physically counting out objects or identifying numbers. Rather, it is some sort of innate ability constituting rough math. An Asian elephant named Asia beat this reporter at a very simple addition problem. When a trainer dropped 3 apples into one bucket and 1 apple into a second, then 4 more apples in the first and 5 more in the second, the Pathiodron recognized that 3 plus 4 is greater than 1 plus 5 and snacked on the 7 apples. Clever Hans in action, tapping with his hoof. 8 minus 4 is equal to 4. 8 plus 4 is equal to 12. 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. And 8 into 4 is equal to 32. 20 years later, researchers showed that rhesus monkey could quickly count the number of objects on a screen. About 80% as well as college students could. In follow-up experiments, the researchers showed that the monkeys could do math across the senses by matching the number of sounds they heard to the number of shapes they saw on the screen. Lions also appear to have a number sense related to sound. Past research showed that lion group would choose to approach or retreat from sounds of roaring intruders played from a loudspeaker, depending on how many intruders appeared to be roaring and how many members were in their own group. Some other mammals, including wolves and black bears, have also demonstrated the ability to differentiate between quantities, and so have animals from various other animals classes. Bees are often admired for their remarkable senses, including their decision-making skills and social learning capabilities. But scientists have long known that the insects could count at least to 4. Researchers in the 1990s showed that honeybees know how far they have traveled from their hive by counting the number of landmarks up to 4 along the way, and would get confused if researchers alerted the number of landmarks between trial runs. More recent research showed honeybees could differentiate between different numbers of dots, again up to 4. Unlike bees, fish aren't often known for their intelligence, though one fish at least has been caught red-finned using a rock tool to crack open a clam. Yet these animals also have a number sense. Another most important example of non-human animals demonstrating a wide range of arithmetical capabilities is the work that Irene Pepperberg did with the African grey parrots, most famously her subjects Alex and Kiffin. In order to test Alex's arithmetic capabilities, Pepperberg would show him a set of objects on a tray and would ask how many for each of the objects. For example, she would show him a tray with differently shaped objects on it and ask how many. Four corners. Alex's word for squares. Alex was able to reliably provide the answer for amount up to 6. Alex was also able to provide the name for the object if asked to look for a number of those objects. For example, if a tray had different quantities of colored objects on it, including 5 red objects, and Alex was asked, "What color is 5?" Alex was able to correctly respond by saying red. Cute Jack Russell Terrier named Maggie came to Animal Planet to show off her math skills with her owner. Her owner asked her a math question like 2 times 3, and Maggie taps her paw 6 times. Then the other people on the show ask math problems. They make up themselves, and she taps out the right answer for those two. Some research suggests that number sense may be something that contain animals are born with. In 2015, scientists found that baby chicks as young as 3 days old can identify smaller and larger quantities and may even think of numbers on a number line, running from left to right. Similar to humans, other scientists, however, have pointed out chicks often show a bias for turning left to right, potentially skewing the data. Whatever the case, our number sense is not unique in the animal kingdom. In fact, it may not be something that's reserved to just animals. Venus flytraps can also count. Yes, to catch a meal, a Venus flytrap counts to 5.